Allison, you're a woman. Are you offended if somebody calls you a girl?
Ooh, that's a great question.
What is your answer to that question? 601-995-1017. Do you think being called a girl is demeaning? How do you lean towards this?
I mean, on the surface, I think I'd rather be called a girl than a woman.
Really?
Yeah, because it sounds old a little bit to be called a woman, and nobody wants to feel old. But there certainly are ways that you can say girl that it can be meant as like condescending or meant to be derogatory. And obviously that I wouldn't like.
But I would say the same for woman. Like, have you ever heard... Like
yeah.
if a guy's wife does something that he doesn't like and he says, woman?
Yeah, like that's not cool. I wouldn't like that.
That's very offensive, too. According to a survey, 41% of Americans believe it is usually demeaning to refer to an adult woman as a girl. 25% say it is always, and 16% say it is unacceptable to refer to a woman as a girl.
See, I feel really bad because, like, I'm thinking about it right now. And Lauren, if you're listening, I'm really, really sorry. But I call her, like, I'll say the girl who does my hair. I don't say the woman who does my hair. That would make her sound old. And she's my age. She's not old. She's a girl.
So I have definitely heard this before. I've never, like, been corrected if I called somebody a girl. Actually, you know what? Maybe I have, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, you know, saying something like, the girl who sits next to Tom or whatever. Woman. The woman who sits next to Tom?
No. See, the more I think about it, like, I'd rather be a girl than a woman. If you're going to say something nasty, I don't want to be called it no matter what. But if you're just referring to me and you're like, oh, that girl on the radio, that's how I'd want to be called. I wouldn't want to be that woman on the radio.
Not the radio lady?
No, ew, that sounds gross too.
So... It's weird, though, because nobody really talks about men being called boys. In fact, like, it's kind of the opposite. Like, I feel like dudes embrace. Like, there was the whole, like, Saturdays for the boys thing.
Oh, yeah.
With, like, Barstool Sports or whatever.
But I feel like there are definitely some times that boy could be used in maybe a way that you wouldn't want. Like, that whole, like, soft boy trend. Would that be something that's comfortable, or would you not prefer that?
What popped into my head is like the male version of a popular female phrase. What about a boy boss? Wouldn't that be weird if it's like, oh, he's such a boy boss? That sounds offensive.
No, I kind of love it, though. I feel like you need to be the first guy to embrace that and be like, I'm a boy boss.
Well, I'm not a boss. Like, I've never pretended to be a boss. No desire.
You don't boss your own life? You don't have control of your own life? You can't?
Not at all.
Well,
no.
Work on it so you can become the first boy boss.
If I make it to the end of this dry January, I'll be a boy boss.
All right.
I took control of my January.
maybe I'll nominate Jerry. Jerry can be our first boy boss.
Jerry, if you're still hanging with us, would you be offended at being called a boy boss? That seems like you're calling him a little boy.
No, but he is. He's out there cleaning pools every single day, hustling. He's a boy boss.